Hey YouTube, it's your girl Floyd fan since 2000 with another review of True Blood. This is season 6, episode 7, entitled In the Evening. Suki and Warlock just made love, and in the daytime, Suki's like, "Oh, it's so rare. I've never made love to anybody in the daytime before." And he was just like, "Oh, okay, so me and you could be together. We could do this all the time." And she was just like, "So you think now that we just had sex, we're going to be together forever?" He was just like, "Well, you gave yourself so freely to me." She was like, "I gave myself so freely." I'm like, "Suki, why are you getting so mad? You move way too fast with this guy. I knew you're going to regret it. I just don't understand why she had to sleep with him so quickly." She senses Arlene is crying, and she gets out of the world that they're in to go see Arlene, and she realizes that Terry has died, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be here for you." They go back to her house, and they're just basically trying to comfort her and trying to get a way for her to tell her kids what is happening, what happened with Terry. I'm gonna go through each. Going back to the camp, Eric is doing all he has to do to help get Nora out so that she can get healed. And he tells Willa to find Pam and to get Tara, and that he'll be back to save them. He'll promise he'll come back. She's like, "Okay, fine, whatever. I'll do what I gotta do." He gets Nora out, and he does something so sweet. He goes under the car to get him out, and the guard like has a metal detector, a vampire detector. He kills the guy, voices the guy's voice, and then he just rides under the car to get them out of there. I just loved it. And he goes to Bill. He's like, "I need you to heal my sister. I don't know what you are. I don't know if you're a god or whatever. Please heal her. Give her some blood." She refuses the blood at first, and then they give it to her anyway. And come to find out that it doesn't do anything. It doesn't heal her. She still is like having that help V or whatever. She still has it. And then he's just like, "I need Warlow's blood. Warlow's blood allowed me to walk in the sun in the daytime, and that's the blood we need." He goes, "I haven't sensed him. I need to find him. I need to go to Suki, and I need to find him." And basically Eric is like, "I'll do whatever I have to do. You need me to Whatever you need me to do, just ask me and I'll do it to save my sister." Bill, he goes over to the Belle Fleurs, and he apologizes to Andy for his loss. He basically just kind of tells him, "Yes, I know Jessica did it, but she's my daughter and I will protect her just as you're protecting your only daughter that's left." He says the number one thing that any dad can do is protect their child above all. And he basically is killing him not to say anything, but he just does his best not to, I guess, get on Bill's bad side so he doesn't get killed. And Bill talks to Suki and tells her that he needs Warlow's blood to save everybody, or Tara and Pam and everybody else, or her friends are gonna die. He saw it in a vision, and he tells her we need his blood soon. Then he leaves, and Suki goes to him and says, "I need your blood." And he goes, "Okay, but in return I want to be with you forever." And I think Bill is going to end up killing Warlow. I don't think he's going to survive. I definitely don't think him and Suki are going to be together forever. Jason finally gets to Jessica. He tells her, "I'm going to get you out of here. I love you. I want to be with you." And she says, "Fine, thank you and everything. But I have a request. I want to get that guy who they forced to sleep with me. I want to send him a message." He brings the guy in, and Jason's just looking around like, "Okay." And then she's like, "Can we get some privacy?" She tells him about the Hep V and the True Blood, and tells him not to drink anything. They have this conversation about what they would do if they had their last day, and he said he never really believed in immortality. He always knew that one day they would die, and she was like, "That day is gonna come. Today we're gonna die." And then she was like, "Before I die, I want you to make love to me." And they end up, she was like, I never been with a vampire. They end up sleeping together. And I like that guy. I do like her and that guy together. I hope he doesn't get killed. I don't even think we got his name. But anyway, they end up sleeping together. And Sarah Newland finds out, she goes to the governor's house, finds out that he's been killed. She forces his plan to pretend like he's still alive and pretends like he's at a secret location and that she's running things. And she finds Jason in the camp. She goes, I have some news to tell you, Jake. She goes, the governor's dead, which means that little blackmailing situation is over. She cuts his arm, which is leaking with blood. She forces him into a room with blood-starving vampires. I'm thinking, oh my God. And I knew Tara. I said, Tara's going to save him. Tara's not going to let them, feed off Jason. And Tara's like, back off. He is mine. And the girl that doesn't like Jason was like, he is mine. And that's the end of that. I don't know what's going to happen. Willa goes to Pam and says, Jason or Eric had to go, and he had to go and take Nora to get help. She has hep V, and whatever you do, don't drink the blood. She goes, what's hep V? She goes, I don't know, but it's killing vampires, and it's all the true blood, don't drink it. And then she was like, Eric loves you or whatever. And Pam is just like, screw everybody else, let's just get out of here. She was like, what about, shouldn't we save our race? She was just like, right, we'll save Tara and Jessica, I guess, and then we'll just get out of here. She was like, please lose the attitude. You want me to help you lose the attitude. And Pam realizes that the psychiatrist has a thing for her, so she seduces him. I guess he's going to help her get out of it. And then she seduces him, and that's where it goes. I don't know what's going to happen next. Oh, Sookie and Lafayette go to see what's in that box Terry gave him, and finds out there's life insurance money that he just got 3 days ago, and it looks like it's about $2 or $3 million. Somebody on the internet did say that they were going to get some money. But anyway, what do I want to talk about? Oh, Alcee and Sam's situation. Sam calls to see what's going on with Marla, and finds out that Terry is dead from Lala. And he of course says, I have to go back. Before he goes back, he takes a shower, and Nicole walks in. They end up making love one last time. She says goodbye after her mom comes to pick her up. And Alcee lies to the pack and says, well, Alcee is dropping his dad off back to where he lives, and his dad says, you don't have to be in that pack. I realized that pack was not right for me. You need to realize that pack is not right for you either. He lies to the pack and tell him that, Nicole is dead and Sam Marla is not going to be back in Bong Tom. And they go, oh, good news. He said, if you weren't lying. And they brought out the girl and her mother. They're going to kill her. And Alcee just looking like, oh my God, what are you doing? We don't have to kill these people. And I hope he leaves that pack. I really hate how the writers screwed the storyline up. It could have been a real good storyline, but they really just screwed it up. What else happened? Oh, the ending, they show the flashback with Nora and how she was quarantined, and that's when Eric found her and had Godric to heal her by turning her into a vampire. She goes, yes, we're ending just like we began. And I was just like, oh my God. And she ends up dying right there in front of her. She just explodes. Alexander Skarsgård was magnificent in this episode. I couldn't name anything else that happened. Can you believe that? Anyway, rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at OS_midnight_LUV. Bye.